Okay, so I just hit the trailhead at, I believe it's Panum Crater. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So, beginning of the trailhead right here. There is a dirt road and a parking lot up here. I wasn't sure what the conditions of the road were when I first came in, so I actually hiked from the 120, which wasn't bad. It took me about 20 minutes to walk from out there all the way to the parking lot, which wasn't a big deal. Yeah. Of course, I'm the only one out here, so it's pretty much just enjoying the view, peace and quiet. So I'll take some footage when I get close to the rim of the crater, and hopefully that will be pretty quickly. Thanks. Okay, I'm up here on the rim of Panum Crater, and as you can see the sign, there's two different trails you can take. There's a rim trail, which you'll also take you around. I'm not sure how far yet. I haven't done to check it out yet. I'm not sure if it goes all the way around, or it looks like maybe it can only go so far, because I don't think the crater actually is a full circular. I don't think it's actually enclosed anymore. It looks like it's broken out on that side. But and then there's also a plug trail, which is obviously probably getting over here to where you can see the plug of the Great Mountain Range. Sierra Nevada's over there. Snow covered, not enough snow, of course. Off in the distance down there, you can see some ski runs. That's June Lake, or the June area ski resort. So, and then here's the dirt road that I came up earlier. Definitely could have probably made it with the car, but rather than having to drive the car down and back all the way out if there was a problem, or getting it stuck, without knowing, I guess it's better just to walk in. It's totally dry today, Saturday, February the 4th. So this is pretty cool. I didn't realize how high up this went and how deep the crater actually was. On the approach, it doesn't look like it looks like it's just this little piece of all this rock right here on top, kind of sticking over the edge. And you can see how shallow it is right there between the rim of the crater and the plug. So it doesn't look like it's that bad, or that drastic a change. But as you start coming out towards looks like we're going towards the northeast and northern side of the crater, you can see there's quite a bit more of a change right there in elevation. You can see I'll get my finger here, you can see the curvature of the crater right here. And then here's the plug as it's coming down. So again, I'm on the eastern side of the crater. In the background, you can see Mono Lake, or Mono Lake, however you want to pronounce it. I've heard it both ways, apparently. And off to the almost directly east of it, there's another, you can see a crater and an exposed cone, looks like. I'm not sure if there's a name to that one, if there's a way to get to it. But there's that one there, and you can tell this one too. They're both pretty, showing up pretty good on there. So I'm just kind of cruising around this rim right here. And so earlier I didn't think this thing went all the way around, but it looks like it's possible it could. So I'm kind of gaining in elevation. It looks like it kind of dips off back there behind the crater plug. So I'll see how far it'll let me go. And then once I get there, either have to turn around or come back all the way around on the west side. And then I will attempt this plug trail, which looks like there's some sort of trail that comes up both sides here. So that could be it. I'm not sure. There might be one on the other side too. So, but I'll check it out. So approaching up here on the north rim of the crater, and so as mentioned before, wasn't sure it quite went around. You can see that. Looks like there's just a little bit of an edge there to the crater. That would be the north to northwest side of the crater. Again, you can see the plug here. We're still a little bit lower than the plug. Definitely stands up taller or higher than we are. And there's the top edge of the northern portion of it. So I'm going to kind of walk this way. And hopefully give you a good view. What you'll see what I'll be hiking. Ah, there you go. So you can see that little edge. It kind of meanders through it right there. So right here, starting the decline, follows along there, and then all the way over there, looks like. So, okay. Again, the lake out behind us, and down there at the bottom, you can see the South Tufa is what they call it, the Tufa formations. So pretty cool. And then there's a whole lot of nothing out that way, Nevada, eventually. So down towards the bottom of the northern edge, you can see the last shot was from there. Came down the ridge here, and there's the ridge going back up. Kind of cool because you can see the snow side of the ridge kind of defines, is better defined by the snow on one side and the exposed soil on the other side. The other thing too, look at the tree right there. That's actually a pretty big tree, but just because of the sheer size of everything else around it, it pretty much dwarfs it. It looks like a Christmas tree. So you see the rocks that have broken away, and there's almost a rock field down here at the bottom. Again, this is the north side. So, pretty cool. And then I'm gonna keep walking down this way, and then I gotta go back up. So, and once I get back up, looks like there's a little bit of a drop off at the end down there, and I believe that's where I came in originally. And so I can probably take that plug trail at that point, which looked like there was some sort of a not a bridge, but some sort of a formation on the other side that lets you cross into the side of the plug. So I'll take some shots over there too. So just a quick clip behind that tree that I showed you earlier. So you can see I'm about almost eye level with the top of it right there, looking down on it. Actually, I just saw two people up on the plug trail. So this is the first two people I've seen for several hours. But I said they may be coming out, and I'm going, as I finish up this trail, then I'll be heading in there. Looks like there's the trail down there at the bottom, where you can see it right in that area right there. So again, this is the west side of the crater. Okay, final 100 yards or so, coming down on the rim, and you can see the road back there. Looks like there's my one visitor besides myself, and the trail below me is the trail for the plug, and it comes around, and you can see it actually does some switchbacks up to the top. So I'll be doing that next year. But just coming down, it's a pretty cool little hike if you just have a couple hours to burn while you're in the Mono Lake area.